have a book review. Book name is Ego is the Enemy by Ryanholiday. Stay curious, stay sharp. There are a lot of lessons we can extract from the very book called Ego is the Enemy. The theme of this book is that the fight to master our greatest opponent. The fight to master our greatest opponent is the theme of this book, and our greatest opponent is ego. Let's see how we can fight and win over it. So there are 7 slides I have prepared, and each slide has a wonderful messages. And I've just jotted down 3 key lessons from each chapter, so that you can easily comprehend and you can draw and have a practice. So let's start with the first slide called Introduction. In Introduction, this book emphasizes that ego often becomes a barrier to personal and professional success. Ego defined as unhealthy practice or unhealthy belief in our own importance. And it has 3 stages, critical stages. One is aspiration, success, and failure. How ego affects the aspiration, how ego affects the success, how ego affects failure. And we're not going to, I mean, if ego is there, we're not going to have, we're not going to draw any lesson from the failure. How to avoid it? So there are 3 key lessons. What are the, so ego is the barrier between personal and professional success, and is unhealthy belief, and it has 3 stages. And all the 3 stages, let's see in detail. First one is aspiration. So adopt a beginner mindset, continuously learn. Right? Learning should not get stopped. It should continually go on. Seek knowledge and growth or validation. We don't need to ask people like, am I doing good or not? That keep going it, right? Let's action speak louder than words. The first chapter, what we have learned is that be a student, embrace humility, avoid talking. The other key lessons you can extract is that ego can derail ambitions by focusing on recognition rather than the efforts required to succeed. Let's go next slide. So the next one is that part 2, success. Success should not lead to arrogance and complacency. Success does not guarantee future wins, and keep the long-term vision in mind and resist the distraction. And the key lessons is that stay grounded, avoid entitlement, focus on purpose. Ego can blind us to the effort and collaboration required to maintain success. Let's go to the final part called failure. Take responsibility without excuses. Don't give excuses. If something you've done wrong, just accept it, say sorry, and go on. Right? Do not repeat the same mistake. Right? That's the only thing. So take the responsibility without excuses. View failure as a learning opportunities. Focus on the process, not on external validation. 3 key lesson is that own your mistake, be resilient, detach from outcome. Ego exacerbate or worsen the failure by making us resistance to change or self reflections. Let's go and have that key takeaway from this book is that ego is an internal obstacle that need constant management, and success requires a continuous effort and humility, while failure demands resilience and reflection. Replace ego with the purpose driven action and humility for long term fulfillment. 3 key lessons: internal obstacles, ego is the internal obstacle, success required continuous efforts, and purpose driven. Tell me, what is the key lessons you have extracted from this book? The last and final one we have. So, in a summarized one, the actionable insight, right? Develop self-awareness to recognize ego-driven behavior. Number one. Number two, regularly seek feedback and criticism to stay grounded. Number three, cultivate gratitude. Avoid comparing yourself with others. I hope you find this summary useful. Please give a thumbs up and leave a comment and let me know what additional lessons you have learned from the book called Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. Thank you so much.